everyone, I'm Jaymie, the visionary behind Holistic Vortex with Jaymie. I'm the soulful intuitive coach and healer that provokes you to shift your life in a loving and stimulating way. I'm all about taking some of our most painful life experiences and leveraging them into our greatest assets. And part of that is through forgiveness. Now, this is something that I talked about in a previous video before, and I really dispelled a lot of the misleading beliefs that we have to be in a forgiving state in order to start forgiving, in order to experiencing the healing benefits behind it. And that just isn't true. And I shared some specific process about where and how you can start practicing these forgiveness exercises even when you're in a state of anger. So if that's something that resonates with you because you want a little bit more momentum to get started, go ahead and check that video out. I'm going to post the link for you. Now, for this particular video, I'm going to share with you the different ways that I utilize it to sort of keep it interesting. I get bored easily, and I just really feel like sharing it with you guys. So the forgiveness exercise I practice is the Hawaiian Ho'oponopono, Ho'oponopono. One of these days I'm going to get it right. We'll see how that goes. But it's basically 4 very simple sentences. I'm sorry, I forgive you, thank you, I love you. Okay, again, that's I'm sorry, I forgive you, thank you, I love you. Now, before I get started, I focus on what it is that I want to focus my forgiving energy on. And you can pick whatever resonates with you, right? And I found that the most powerful way to accelerate this healing process, and when I say instead of using the word accelerate, I'm going to say the most enlightening healing process that I use for my forgiveness exercise is to implement mirror work. Now, this is when I stand in front of the mirror and I think of the person in front of me and I say, I'm sorry, I forgive you, thank you, I love you. And I can add specific things that I'm sorry about. And start where you are, whatever that is, right? And just focus on that. And this is a really excellent self-awareness exercise because when I do this, I'm making more connections in my body. It's a visual, kinesthetic, because I move my body around as I talk, auditory experience. And so I connect to myself on a deeper level. I'm able to look at my eyes. I'm able to observe my body. Do I get tense? Do my shoulders tighten? Do I start to hold back? Does my voice fluctuate? How do my eyes look? When I first started doing mirror work around worthiness, I noticed that my eyes, I look sad, like I'm about to cry, or had just finished crying. Like there was a trigger there that I never knew when I was just, on my way to work or I was walking somewhere and I didn't know what was going on with my face or my body. So mirror work is a great way to observe and better understand how you feel. And this isn't about reaching the success result of at the end of doing this, like I'm going to forgive and everything is going to be so great and I'm done. No, this is honestly an educational experience. It's about understanding how you feel. Do you feel a block as you do this? Where do you feel this block? When you do it in the mirror, you start to pick up on these things more quickly than somewhere else. Or at least that's been my experience. Because I'm able to see and experience so many different things, right? And I like doing this first thing in the morning because then I'm still fresh and I haven't had the noise of the outside world, already kind of divide up my attention and time. Or I'll do this right before going to sleep. I'll take 3 deep breaths symbolizing the mind, body, and soul. And I have a Himalayan salt in my bathroom. So I light that lamp up and, a Himalayan salt lamp, salt bath. And so when I do that, I know that I'm going into my spiritual practice. I am cueing my mind, body, and soul to instantly get into this state. So no matter how distracting and how busy the rest of the world has been for me, I know what state to be in. And so this is just sort of my way of cueing myself. right? So I love doing it in that way. And then that way, when I go to sleep, the last thing that I remember is I set the intention to forgive this experience, this person, this event, myself, whatever it is that I set the intention to forgive. And I'm going to release the anger, frustration, and upset around that. I'm going to embody more love, compassion, and understanding into my life and into my heart. And so this is really amazing. Another way that I really like to do it is if I find that it's difficult for me to just get started, then I try to keep it casual, because if I'm resisting the process, I've turned this into this huge event. In which case, every time I hit a red light, or every time I pee, whatever the situation is, I'll just say, I'm sorry, I forgive you, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, I forgive you, thank you, I love you. And if it's too much for me to think of a specific person, I'll start an intentional prayer, and I'll say, Universe and Violet is my soul name that I gave myself, and I ask that I set the intention to practice a forgiveness exercise and let that energy go towards whoever, whatever is going to be to my highest benefit at this moment in time. And then I start saying, I'm sorry, I forgive you, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, I forgive you, thank you, I love you. We don't consciously need to be aware of whatever it is that we are healing ourselves around, because somewhere inside of us, we have all the answers. Just set the intention to connect to that part of you that has that answer, and let go of the rest, and just focus in on the energy. Put the action into it so that you're going to generate the desired results. And so when I do that, I look for a trigger, whatever that is. Another thing I might do is to write. This is a great way when I feel like there's stuck energy that I want to release, but I don't know how to release, or I'm a little confused, or I'm in the mood to write. Or maybe doing mirror work seems a little silly for me, right? Then I'll journal write, and I'll just write off saying, I'm sorry, I forgive you, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, I forgive you, thank you, I love you. Today I feel like focusing my forgiveness energy on A, B, and C. Or it'll be, I know the benefit of this practice, and I want to embody the healing results, but I don't know who to focus on. I don't feel aligned to do it. Why don't I feel aligned to do it? Where is my energy? How do I feel? How do I want to feel? What are the results I'd like to get? And I just focus and I set that intention. This is something that's worked really, really well for me. And it's really about just creating those opportunities for yourself. Let me know how this resonates with you, and share with me any ideas that you have. Do you have a practice that you like to follow? Something that just came to me now might be like a water releasing exercise. It's something that I haven't done yet, so I'm going to meditate on that for a moment. And then I'll probably post a video around whatever comes to me. Alright, thanks so much for watching, and have a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in this world. Bye!